This afternoon at 4, it's The Chart Show.
The sound of CMU.
At 2, it's Students' Room. Right now, it's Outermission.
This is the Lukewarm Losers at 1 on Demon FM.
Hello everyone, we are the Lukewarm Losers and you're listening to Demon FM. You're joined by your main presenter, myself Luke. We have Ali and Keely on the technical side of things. We have Isabel doing social media, and of course I'm joined by my co-host Tom.
Hello Luke.
How are we doing?
I am pretty good, but we have a cracking show lined up for you guys. Delving into music world, it is going to be a great one. Here's what to look forward to. We have an interview with upcoming band Ominous Moon.
Ominous Moon there, mate.
Ominous.
Well, we sprang on you guys to see what you guys have been listening to recently.
And an interview with a band all the way from Australia.
And of course our returning fan favourite segment, Where is Keely's Cinema Seat? It is Friday, it's currently 4 minutes past 1, Tom. How are you today?
Tired. I woke up about an hour and a half ago, not gonna lie.
Show off.
I'm sorry. I haven't eaten that much either, so I haven't got much energy.
You've had a whole carbonara, thank you very much. I saw you eating it.
It wasn't a whole carbonara, it was quite small.
It's the reason we left the flat so late.
You can't blame me, you're eating your sandwich as well.
Yeah, that sounds like, that's liable, that. Anyway, mate, what else have we got coming up?
We have a lot of things really, don't we? We have a couple of questions and stuff. We go out into the public and we ask some interesting question. You'll find out what the question is. I'm not going to spoil it. Because that's just
all that fun stuff to come anyway. And is it time for the track, Tom?
It is indeed. It's alright for some. It's Friday. I'm in Love by The Cure.
Appropriate song for the day there with The Cure with Friday I'm in Love. Now it is time for something I've been very excited about. I've been catching up with a young band from Essex, a young little heavy metal group called Ominous Moon. Caught up with them on Wednesday and here's the interview I did with them. So I am joined by Ominous Moon. Boys, do you want to give yourselves a bit of an introduction?
Alright, I'm Brandon, I play guitar and I do the vocals. I'm Alex, I'm also known as Exalter, I do lead guitar. I'm Oscar, I play bass. And we also have a drummer, Bobby, but he couldn't make it today.
That's no worries then, chaps. So my first question is basically, what inspired you to start a metal band in 2022?
I've wanted to start one all my life, basically. I've always listened to metal. Like, my dad got me into it when I was a little baby, and I remember always wanting to start bands, like in primary school. Like, I was always planning out little shows and things. I couldn't play any instruments.
Yeah. I was going to say, so when did you start picking up the guitar then? Any of yous? And the bass, of course.
I mean, I've been playing the longest, I think. I've been playing instruments since I was like 6 or something. But I started playing guitar when I was 10. So, coming up on 8 years of me playing guitar. And Brandon,
yeah, mine's only like barely over 2. How long have you been playing bass for?
I've been playing bass longer than you've been playing
guitar,
definitely. I think. But only by like 6 months.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting then. So, I mean, to be fair, when we're looking at your stuff, I can tell Alex has been playing the longest with all his soloing and that. But to be fair, Brandon, I'd say, I was looking, I was there, like, I thought you've been playing for at least 3 or 4 years, so in 2 years, man, you've done, it's a fair way you've gone.
I first picked up the guitar August 10th, 2021.
You know the day.
I do know the day.
So, my next question is, obviously, you're quite a small band at the minute. What would you say is sort of the biggest challenge facing a small band today?
Getting members. Getting team, getting members.
I feel like actually starting the band is quite difficult, because if you don't know anyone in the area, then it can be quite difficult to find. Because I mean, we've been friends since before we started the band, but you know, we couldn't find a drummer for
it was over a year.
Yeah. So long.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that you there's one of your old videos where is it Alex? Are you on the drums? I think in one of them.
Yeah.
A run through a sequence underground.
So I wrote most of the drum parts for everything, just because we didn't have a drummer at the time when we were writing the songs. Yeah, I was playing drums today. Yeah, just because Bobby couldn't make it.
Oh, okay, interesting. So, obviously, like you say, you're a metal band. What genre would you guys describe yourself as? Would you say you're thrash? Would you say you're more black metal? Or are you sort of fusing some genres together, would you say?
Well, it is a lot of fusing things, because it's a lot of like old school heavy speed metal, like Venom stuff influences, and then a lot of like first wave black metal and some second wave stuff. But then there's also a lot of like old school death metal worship in there, if you look hard enough at like some of our songs.
Yeah, I feel like it's a big mix of what we all like to listen to.
Yeah, you can definitely hear, especially that first wave of black metal influence on you guys. I'd definitely say your recent cassette tape, the last song on that was put me so in the mind of old school Venom. Their first 3 albums. Definitely.
Venom is my favourite band of all time.
Yeah, you get to hear it in there. It's great stuff, guys. So you've mentioned Venom there and a few other genres. Who else has been your main inspirations? I've seen there's quite a lot of love for Sodom on a lot of your guys' stuff.
Yeah. Sodom is great. It's just like general first wave, like the first wave of black, old school thrash, like new wave British heavy metal stuff.
I feel like because I've been writing drum parts and stuff. I mean, I love Dark Throne. So I take a lot of inspiration from Fenriz's drumming. And I love all the black metal riffs and stuff, but yeah, I'd say stuff like Obituary, I feel like that's where some of my riffs come from.
Possessed.
Yeah, so all the good old stuff. Yeah. So, like I said, you've released a cassette tape. You've just released 10 T-shirts. So I'm a proud owner of one of them. What's next for the band?
Are you?
Yeah. I think I got number 9 out of 10.
Oh, thank you very much. I didn't know you got one.
No, it was... Well, I'd seen you release them, and I'd mentioned to my girlfriend, I was like, they've released some shirts. She was like, get one. I was like, no, I don't know. And then 10 beers later, I was like, sorry, I'm going to get one. And I was sat there, and I put the wrong email in, so I never got any confirmation. So I was just waiting for it to arrive, hoping I'd put the right address in.
Oh.
Yeah, it came there in the end. So, like I say, so you've done those. So what's next for the band? What's the next thing you've got your sights set on?
Well, we're working on a demo at the moment, so somewhat properly recorded stuff like we did with our first single. We've already done one song of that. It's just getting a hold of everyone and being able to practice and record is quite tough sometimes, so we don't know. It might take another month. We're working on it. We've got all the songs written. We just need to record the other 3, and that's it basically. Just a 4-track demo and.
And we're going to do another rehearsal.
Another rehearsal on the B-side, and we'll do we're going to do more physical stuff, some more tapes. We might try CDs and some more shirts.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Go along with it.
No plans for vinyl at the minute then. I imagine that's a bit too expensive for a smaller band.
Oh, for vinyl, yeah. Well, we've got a full album's worth of material written, but we're just like taking it slow, perfecting it all, and like want to work on a demo first, just to practice a bit, like just practicing recording and releasing stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I think a lot of smaller metal bands. I mean, I see there's a few bigger ones there, like Interceptor, Great, Morning High, Void. These American bands are a little bit older. We see a lot of smaller metal bands. They write an album's worth of material over a summer and go, let's release it, and it sounds great. But it's like you say, it's not been refined enough, because you've recently, I saw you did a new version of Satan's Underground a lot faster than the original one, and and it sounds better. And you can see you guys, you've really looked at the material and you've crafted it a lot better. So that sounds like the right thing to be doing there, boys. So one last little note, Brandon. I've seen you be doing some artwork recently, commissions. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and how that's been going for you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been doing art all my life, and I just wanted to do some stuff that I like. So I've been doing art commissions for logos and album covers for bands. I've been taking those. It's been quite good. I'm just doing it all to fund my own band stuff, basically, like just to help release physical media and get merch and stuff made. But it's been going quite well. I've done an album cover. I'm working on shirt design for someone. Done a bunch of logos, some other bits and bobs, and lots of stuff, whatever people want.
That's really cool stuff then, man. Well, anyway, cheers for doing this, guys.
Thank you very much. Great opportunity.
Yeah. See you guys later. There we are. Lovely boys, a lot of them. Really great band. If you're interested, we've got their socials on our socials on @DemonFM, or if you just want to give them a Google, they're @Ominous Moon Band. We are now going to show you one of their earlier tracks. This is Satan's Underground by Ominous Moon.
To listen to the music, heavy metal music, every opportunity.
Another example of the link between heavy metal and teenage satanic crime.
Ominous Moon there with Satan's Underground. If you like what you're hearing there, do go over onto our socials at Demon FM. We have got all of Ominous Moon's bands, ways to find them on Bandcamp, on Instagram, on TikTok, or if you want to give them a quick Google, it's at Ominous Moon Band. Now then, everyone likes to make up what songs they've been listening to, but we wanted to go and catch you guys off guard, didn't we, Tom?
We did indeed. And we went around the public catching them off guard, and many people off guard, to find out what they've been listening to in that exact moment. Here's what we had to say.
So what's the last song that you listened to?
The last song I listened to is Revenge Party from the new Mean Girls musical, because I watched the movie, I loved it. It is as good as the original, and yes, that song is stuck in my head.
Apex Predator from the Mean Girls musical. Doomsday from Doctor Who. It's the scene where Rose goes to a parallel universe and gets trapped there.
Mine was Juicy by the Notorious Big G.
Mine was Oh Yeah by Yao for coursework reasons.
Mine was It Girl by Elias Interlude.
I've been listening to Parachute by Covet.
I Love Your Soul from Outermission.
Pretty Girls by Renee Rapp.
Taylor Swift Mastermind.
Right then, I think it's time for all of us around here in the studio, all of us,
to
do the same thing. We'll start with you, Keely. What was the last song you listened to?
So, no one's going to know it, so I'll just suffer with that. It's underground.
She's so monster.
I'm just so different. It's called Hang On Mike by the Candy Butchers.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Only Ellie understands, but it's a really good song. You should listen.
What genre is it?
Music.
Wow, that genre. I love that genre. Go on, Tom. What was yours?
Mine was Kids by MGMT.
Are you stuck in the year 2007?
I think I am.
Oh dear.
I like that song.
It's a good song. It's a good looking trying to get out of it there. Mine was Ball Breaker by AC/DC. The AC/DC song no one's heard of from the 1995 album.
He's different.
Oh, no, Ian is nodding his head in the studio. I have one fan. I'm so happy. Yes, that was the last one. What about you, Isabel?
Oh, mine was LA Devotee by Panic at the Disco.
That's an amazing
Get
song.
over it. I'll never get over it.
You listen to Kids, like...
Whoa. No. To clarify, that is still about the MGMT song. Yeah, for legal reasons.
Oh my god.
What about you, Ali? What was your last one?
Mine was Easy Lover by Phil Collins.
No, that's a real man's tune, that. Yeah. I know Ali said it, but it's a real man's tune.
It's a classic, that one.
That's for like a day of DIY with your dad, doing a few jobs in the garden. That's the song to have on.
Every day, do that.
That's what we do. I mean, listen to that song.
What's that DIY?
Comes on, start getting some fence panelling out and just start putting down some grouting.
Common occurrence. Oh, can you go put the fence out? Will do.
So right, Easy Lover's on his phone.
Motivational.
See, now, the question is, if you had to put some music on right now, what song would everyone put on? Like right this second, if you had to choose a song.
Easy Lover.
You got some fence panels to take out.
Got some fences. I actually don't know. Do you have an answer to your own question there?
I might do.
Go on then.
I'd probably put some Testament on or some Metallica.
The New Testament?
Yeah, the New Testament, yeah.
Start reading the Bible.
The audiobook of only the second half of the Bible. I don't like the first half. I find it too up itself, but the second half is alright.
Oh my god. Of course.
The band Testament from the second wave of thrash metal in the 1980s.
So you don't mind putting on songs that no one knows. I would want to accommodate to everybody and put on a song.
That's because you're a people pleaser, Ali. Because of your past trauma.
Jesus Christ.
I like to tune from that. I think I've got a pretty good one. I'll pick some Bruno Mars.
What Bruno Mars did you go with?
I don't know. Okay, I need to do some...
I haven't got time for your research, mate.
Research.
When I was working at the pub, there was a Bruno Mars tribute act on one night that I had to work.
How was that?
What was
It was the most horrific night of my life.
Why?
Because he did Bruno Mars, but he was a double act tribute man. So the first half it was Bruno Mars. I thought, well, well, that was okay. I could leave it. You know, there's a few Bruno Mars tracks I can understand that, but they're enjoying. They're good pop tracks. And then he got changed into Robbie Williams, and I thought I'm gonna clock off early.
Change.
Why? That's such a different.
Because then he did our Robbie Williams.
Was that good though? Like a bit of Angels. I'm loving Angels.
No.
Alright.
No.
So yeah. No, you know, on TikTok, I keep seeing this video of Bruno Mars, and he does this song, and I forgot which song it is. 24 Karat Magic. Yeah. That one. And
he's in the room.
And Bruno Mars. He catches a towel, like someone throws him a towel, he catches it, and then he wipes his face and he throws it off, and it's quite.
Keeps it in the move of the dance as well.
Yeah.
More interesting. Have you seen the video of Alan Carr on his way to see Bruno Mars?
No.
He comes bombing past on a bike and says, "I'm off to see Bruno Mars." That's the video, but it's enjoyable. What about you, Isabel? Right now, you put a song on. What would it be?
If I put a song on, actually, I don't know. Probably Circle Waves, Hell on Earth. I really like that song.
Keep it listen. I've heard of Circle Waves.
Are they the ones that did? No, they didn't.
I recognise the name.
No, I'm thinking of Glass
No
Animals.
more words. Were you thinking of what's the song?
I'm clearly not indie and cool enough to know these bands.
Clearly not. Too much into your metal.
Too stuck into my old metal, yes.
Yeah, old metal. What about the new?
Yeah, some Rusty Zinc and stuff like that.
Rusty Zinc.
Is it time for another track, do we think?
I think it is.
Is it time for another track? Speaking of music, is it time for possibly the Foo Fighters' most popular tune, arguably, Everlong?
is Where's Keely's Cinema Seat? A game that'll leave you baffled and will possibly have you turning off our show. There are multiple films that I have not watched. Any iconic movie you can think of, not even a second of them. And the goal of this game is to make me watch more. Oh yeah. Questions will be thrown at me all about the movie, and it'd be great to get some help from all of you. What? Every show on the Demon FM Twitter and the Lukewarm Losers Instagram, we will be posting a poll asking you guys to pick a film for me to watch from the selection we choose. We would love to see you all in the comments of these posts providing some questions on what I should be asked. The polls will be up now, so get voting. Yeah! Big spoiler warning for this section. And without further ado, here's Where's Keely's Cinema Seat. Yeah! Where's Keely's Cinema Seat?
I'm excited for this.
I'm always so jovial in that.
I know, yeah.
I can't believe it.
Right, Keely, what did you manage to watch?
Back to the Future.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What a
Classic.
film.
Yeah.
Great film.
I know. I haven't watched it. What a surprise.
What a great segment. Moving on now.
Anyways. Okay.
So, first of all,
yes.
I'm not going to look at the questions in the script. We're going to do this off key.
Okay.
Off kilter. A minor, if you will.
Love A minors.
No. So, first of all, first impressions of the film.
I didn't used to say it like that. The first impressions, I actually really liked it.
Good.
Yeah.
You were surprised, I think. You went into it a bit. You said it was about time travel, and you thought it's going to be some sad, nerdy sci-fi film.
I thought it was. No, I didn't have bad expectations because everyone bigged it up, right? So I was like, okay, no, this is going to be good, and then it was. So I was pleasantly pleased.
It was going to be good, and then it was.
And then it was.
What a
good.
review!
I know.
You know those letterbox reviews of 4 words.
Yeah.
You are that person. I thought it was going to be good, and then it was.
And then it was good, yeah.
So I've got some fun facts for you. First of all, did you know Disney refused to make this?
Oh.
They went around to loads of different studios with this script. They had it for years, and Disney said no on the premise that he kisses his own mother. And they said that wasn't Disney friendly.
That was weird.
That's where they drew the line.
I was, because I watched it with Ellie over there, and we were a bit weirded out.
I think when she touched his leg, we both screamed.
Yeah, we did both scream.
That's what that noise was.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, it was.
It's weird. I knew it was coming, but I was still like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Weird situation.
It's one of those moments in the film I'm sure they look back and go, did that need to happen? It could have been more suggested rather than shown.
Did you have any favourite bits though?
Favourite bits? Oh my days. The dad.
George.
The dad. I just
the whole time, even at the start where he's getting his head knocked on.
I just felt sorry for him. He's a bit of a loser like me, so a bit of empathy there.
Are you often knocked on the head saying, "Hello, McFly"?
It's you. You're the problem.
In the room with us.
I know. I am Biff.
Yeah.
What did you think of Biff actually?
Oh, I hated him. When the dad, I forget the name,
George McFly.
When George McFly beat him up, I was cheering.
Yeah, we were woohoo.
Yeah,
woohoo.
Woohoo! Yeah, I was very, very happy, very pleased.
Is that your favourite scene in the film then, when he gives him that punch? No.
Yes?
Yes.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I'm trying to remember the film and now I don't remember it.
So I'd say in terms of key scenes, there's that scene. One of my favourite scenes is the whole beginning of the guitar blowing him back and him skateboarding behind on the...
that part's cool. The skateboarding. That's cool. I remember
I've never wanted to skateboard, but every time I watch Back to the Future, they go, yeah, but it would be cool to skate.
Yeah, and he hung onto the back of every car, didn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't there a part as well where he's in 2015 or 2016?
That's
okay, so the thing is, I've never actually seen the first film.
What? But you've seen the second one? You've only seen the second Back to the Future?
No.
That's a bit embarrassing.
You've not seen any Back to the Futures?
No.
Right, so I've been grilled for not watching Back to the Future.
There's one film I haven't watched. There's one film.
I've not watched Back to the Future.
It's technically 3 films, actually. Have it right.
The whole franchise.
That's like someone saying I've never seen Star Wars.
Well, I've definitely seen Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, anyway, moving on. That's not today's topic.
Speaking
of actually Star Wars, the polls are open for next week's films. Empire Strikes Back, Back to the Future 2, E.T. or Scarface.
Make me watch a Star Wars film. I think I will cry.
Yes, please make her watch Star Wars.
Yes, please make her watch Star Wars. Or Back to the Future 2, because
I want to watch that.
You did say you actually wanted to watch the second one.
Yeah, I literally literally said, right, I wouldn't mind watching the next one after I finished it.
She's never uttered that sentence in her entire life.
She's growing up, it's weird.
She was like, oh, I'll watch the next one. And that was crazy.
It's because he flew off in the flying car, because at the beginning I was like to Ellie, I was like, I thought there were flying cars in it, and she went, no, and I was very upset.
She didn't want to watch the film after
What did you think of the Doc and Einstein?
I liked Doc. He's funny. And the dog. Einstein's the dog, right?
Yeah,
Einstein's the dog. I liked them both. I was really scared when the dog kind of maybe almost died, but then he came back, so it's okay.
Well, do you know, in A Million Ways to Die in the West,
that's not the film, Tom.
I know, but it links back to the future because the Doc's actually in that film and he's in a little barn.
No, but that's the third film.
I know. I'm just saying, it's still Back to the Future.
You've not seen the films. Why are you piping up? I'll turn his mic off. Turn his mic off.
His mic needs to come off. Yeah.
Right, Tom.
Because it's all about me.
Don't turn my mic off. I'm being ousted from my own show.
He's been silenced.
Crying, eh?
Too much Back to the Future.
So, final thought. Hey, what was your favourite scene then? Now we've mentioned a few of them. That's a great scene.
All. Yeah.
All of them scenes.
I liked all the scenes.
And favourite character?
Favourite character? It's got to be like the main guy, McFly, right? What's his name?
Marty McFly. The main guy.
But like then the second guy.
Jesus.
George McFly. No, I like Doc, and then I like George McFly because he's a loser, and I like that.
And you like the losers.
I like the losers.
What's your rating out of 5 stars then?
I would give it actually a solid 4.9.
Why not 5 at that point?
I don't
what
like
was wrong
giving
with it?
5. I don't like giving 5.
I think if she gave a 5, that would be crazy.
That's like
the best film in the entire world.
Yeah.
Does Trolls 3 get a 5 then?
Absolutely. 4.7.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's not the conversation.
Anyway, I think it's time for a track now.
Yeah, thanks for that, Keely.
Welcome.
That was an amazing review.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you for actually enjoying the film for once.
Thank you.
Don't forget to vote for what you should watch next week, and please vote Star Wars because you will hate it.
I will. Are we moving on?
Oh yeah. Alright. Somebody's hiding down in my icebox. Somebody's cold one giving me chills. As I just close my eyes. Oh yeah. Alright. It's good. Inside. Flip on the telly. Wrestle with Jimmy. Something is bubbling behind my back. The bottle is ready to roll. I never could. That which might hurt you, try and be cool. And I say, this way is the water side away from me that takes a full every day. So be cool.
You're listening to the Lukewarm Losers on Demon FM. Say It Ain't So There by Weezer. What a band, Keely.
Yeah, love it. Very good.
I believe, Keely, you've been catching up with a band this week.
I have. I'm not going to say the name because they introduce themselves, but yeah, we'll let myself take it away. So today, guys, I have a very interesting interview for you all. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, so my name is Kaylee Butcher. I'm in a band called Viper Smash from Central Queensland all the way over in Australia. My band consists of two other people, Lily Charringsworth, who is our vocalist and guitar player, and Riley Dougherty, who plays drums and backup vocals. I should mention that I play bass and flute, and also occasionally sing.
Oh, okay, cool. So I was wondering, do Viper Snatch have like a writing process? Because I know certain bands, you know, they do have a process. One person does like the lyrics and one person does instrumentals, all that. Or is it just kind of a free-for-all? What's the writing process like?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I love the most about how we work is everything's a very collaborative process, and we all seem to be pretty much on the same wavelength on how we want something to go. Sometimes Lily will come up with lyrics and a chord progression, and then she'll send up a little voice note in the band group chat. And then the next practice we have together, we'll start experimenting with like the song structure. That's where I sort of thrive in working with the song structure, you know, coming up with, it just needs a cool bridge here. We need to lead something into this part. And then, of course, Riley absolutely dominates on the drums and just always knows exactly what will fit. Or sometimes we'll sit there and go, can you do the bit that goes a bit of a look and like air drum the part out to her? It's pretty great that we all have a piece in what everyone else is doing. With another recent song though, Riley actually wrote the chord progression. There's another one that I've written lyrics on. You know, there's no real set role, but everything all comes together in our own little Viper Snatchy way.
Awesome. So you'd say, you know, some bands do tend to hate each other. I'd say you sound like you're pretty close.
I would definitely say they're my best friends, and probably my only friends. I do nothing but work and hang out with my band, so they're my besties, whether they like it or not.
Okay, so what's the meaning behind Witchcraft Baby?
No, so Witchcraft is a very, very special song to me. It was the first song that was written after I joined the band, and I had a very big hand in it, and the 2 minutes worth of flute playing that goes on in it. The song was written very shortly after a school in Brisbane, which is a city not too far away from where we live. A high school in Brisbane was actually forcing its students to sign a contract that said that they would not be gay or transgender. Unfortunately, like it made headlines, just an absolute outrage, and nothing was done about it. And we were just furious hearing about that. You know, it's already so tough being a teenager. It sucks so bad, and then just to be forced to, you know, potentially alienate a huge part of yourself or your identity, or you know, your friends or your family. You know, statistically, everybody knows someone who is LGBT. So the line in the chorus that goes, "Sign away your humanity," is definitely directly referencing that. And I think the whole song, you know, after that line came about, we realised the whole song has this theme of self-acceptance, self-love. And it also does sort of tell a vague story about how even if no one else in the world accepts you, you've got to be there for yourself, and you've got to be that person for yourself even if no one else can. And just as hard as it is, you've got to love yourself. So that's what Witchcraft Baby's about.
Nice, okay. What I was wondering is, since you're an all-female band, what is it like? Have you faced any hardships because of that?
My goodness, have we. I think our biggest issue is that people don't take us seriously, which is, it's ridiculous that in this day and age, I mean, it's 2024, you know, get with the program. People don't expect us, for one thing, they don't expect us to be as heavy as we are, which is crazy because there's heaps of female bands that are heavier than we are. People also seem reluctant to participate in, you know, like the moshing and all that sort of stuff. I think, like,
we see that, you know, women and queer people are more to the front of our shows, which is fantastic. You know, Viper Snatch is for the girls, gays and theys. But it's just sad that there's so many people out there that are like not secure enough in themselves to, you know, rock out to an all-girl band. But along with that, we have actually faced some genuine sexism in the past, more before my time in the band. But the very first song that was released under Viper Snatch's name very much encapsulates that feeling. It's very much about that whole just not being taken as seriously. Oh, it's just a hobby. It's just you're just a little girl. That kind of thing. And I know that Lily's the longest standing member of the band. She has faced a lot of hatred, and people just, I don't know, just underestimate us constantly. I think that's what the most consistent thing is, that people underestimate us. And then it's nice that they're surprised and they're happy to see that we're good at what we do, but they shouldn't be surprised. You know, we're just as good as any other band of our level.
So what did you have to do to kind of join Viper Snatch? Was it like an audition process?
So I absolutely love this story. It's quite hilarious. They stalked me on Facebook. So they were looking for a fourth member at the time, and they basically found. Now, it's also interesting, I live an hour and a half away from the other two, and every weekend I drive an hour and a half to their place to practice, and then an hour and a half back, because I'm insane. But they were like, oh, you seem to be the coolest, you know, female queer bassist in the central Queensland area. Do you want to join our band? And I was like, oh man, I don't want to join a band that's that far away from me. And then I've looked them up on Spotify and I was like, oh no, they're awesome. Yes, I've got to do this. But what's even crazier is I got this message the day after I had been at a concert. And then Riley has sent me a video and said, this is going to sound so creepy, but is this you? She was directly behind me for 2 hours at the concert. We could have met the night before we met. The night before they asked me to join. It is just one of those moments of, oh, it was all meant to be. But yeah, so Lily, Riley and I were all at a concert together before we knew each other. The day before we knew each other.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy.
That is crazy. It's a fun little meet-up story as well. So do you have any socials, or do you have a Spotify name that people can find you at?
Absolutely. So on Spotify we are Viper Snatch, all one word. Same on Facebook, and then on Instagram and TikTok we are Viper Snatch Band. Once again, all one word, no underscores, none of that stuff. Definitely check us out.
Beautiful. And then, would you like to introduce the next song?
Oh yeah! The next song is Witchcraft Baby by Viper Snatch.
Witchcraft Baby by Viper Snatch there. Well, it's the end of the show. How do you think it's gone, Tom?
I think it's been pretty good, actually. I enjoyed it.
I think it's gone terribly.
Lots of laughs.
No.
It was very funny.
I disagree. I've been sat crying for the past 5 minutes getting over it.
You want to go to a toy shop?
I do want to go to the toy shop. I'm very excited.
That's just...
Not in the way... I'm after, like, a vintage toy shop. Vintage toys. I'm not walking into the Entertainer on my own.
Oh, the Entertainer. They still open the Entertainers?
Yeah, no, there's one in Leicester in the Haymarket.
Is there?
Yeah, next to the B&M and the Greggs.
Oh.
It's a good Greggs in there as well. They sell the water's really nice.
Oh.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. What have we done on the show? So we've done Keeley Cinema Seat for Back to the Future.
Yeah, that was a good bit.
That was very funny.
She actually enjoyed the film as well.
She did. It was shocking. We've had 2 interviews.
Yeah.
We've had some Vox Pops. We've seen what people have been listening to recently.
Yeah.
There's been lots of good stuff.
There's been lots of good stuff. I think I enjoyed the Vox Pops, listening to people and their song choices, and listen to everyone else's song choices in the studio. But I don't know about you, Luke, but I know who wants to take me home. It's Semisonic with Closing Time.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
This is Leicester's Student Sound. Demon FM. This is Leicester's